7 sex signals from women that men always miss most. Men aren't clueless, they're just tuned to the wrong frequency. While they wait for something obvious, women are sending signals that are subtle, layered, and often disguised as indifference. Here's the truth: when a woman wants to sleep with you, she rarely says it. She shows it in ways you've probably missed 100 times before. So in this video, we're breaking down 7 real signals that mean she's thinking about sex with you. 1. She drops. The pretense of being impressed attraction starts with admiration, but desire comes when she stops pretending you have to prove anything. You say something not clever, not smooth, just you, and she doesn't respond with fake enthusiasm or a wow face. She responds with quiet, real attention. It's like her eyes settle, her energy drops from charming to something heavier. Why? 'Cause when a woman wants to sleep with you, she isn't focused on how cool you sound. She's feeling how your presence is shifting. She stops performing that drop in performance. That's the moment her body starts planning without permission. 2. She slows her movements just enough for you to feel it. You're walking side by side, she could keep pace. She doesn't, she lets you. Get a step ahead, just enough for you to notice. At a bar, she leans across you slowly to grab her drink. Even though there's an easier route, she doesn't rush it. She's not touching you, but she's giving your brain time to want it. Most guys, they miss that moment. Worse, they feel it, but their energy crashes, their body lags behind, and they fade out when they should lean in. The next signal that one slips right past almost everyone. 3. She brings up bad behavior just to see your reaction out. Of nowhere, she mentions how she's not usually like this, or how her last relationship was a little wild. She says she's trying to be good lately, not in a brash "Look at me" way, more like she's testing the water, seeing if you're safe for her to drop. The good girl act: when a woman wants to sleep with you, she doesn't just flirt. She starts revealing the parts of herself she usually hides. She's not doing it to brag, she's doing it to ask without asking. Can you handle who I am when I stop pretending? To behave. If you flinch, it's over. If you stay still, not judging, not overreacting, the door opens. 4. She stops mentioning her boundaries and starts making space early on. She might say things like, "I don't hook up with people I just met," or "I'm not that kind of girl," but she wants to sleep with you. She'll stop reminding you of the rules, and instead, she'll start staying longer than necessary. The Uber could have been called. It wasn't the dinner ended an hour ago. She hasn't made a move to leave. Her friends left the bar she didn't follow. This isn't forgetfulness, it's intent. She's making time bend in your direction. Not because she's polite, but because the idea of leaving you hurts more than the idea of staying. Her body is saying, "I'm not going anywhere until you take the lead." 5. Her humor sharpens, and so does her silence. You tease her, and she throws it right back. There's a bite to it now, a little venom, but it's playful. This isn't just banter, this is heat disguised as wit. And then the silence hits, between laughs, between stories, the kind of silence that doesn't want to be filled. That's the moment right before the first kiss, the tension shift, the pause that crackles. She's giving you the space to close that distance. If you don't recognize it, she won't explain it, she'll just emotionally retract. This is her saying, "If you want me, now's the time." 6. Her body stops mirroring you and starts leading. Forget the advice that says if she mimics your movements, she's into you. That's beginner stuff. If she wants to sleep with you, she'll initiate patterns, not follow them. You're standing, she sits closer than she needs to, not right beside you, but diagonally. Thighs slightly turned and her legs shift toward you before her head does. Her voice dips before you lean in. This isn't passive behavior, it's choreography. She's leading the dance, just subtle enough to let you think you're the one making the moves. Most guys miss it because they're waiting for permission. But this is permission, the kind that lives in posture, in eye contact, held one beat too long in the way she doesn't move when you lean in. 7. She plans to be vulnerable with you, then gets turned on when she is. She doesn't open up by accident. She's testing the space. If you stay solid when she shares something real, her guard drops and something else rises. Her laugh softens, her eyes linger, her body starts to lean in. That safety, it turns her on. And when she feels that combination of Trust and desire her signals stop being random and start being a clear, unspoken invitation. If you miss it, she may never send it again. If you catch it, that's when the entire dynamic between you changes instantly.